course, in the 300 billion, there are 2 billion euros that are indeed ring-fenced for fisheries. But of course, we know that I'm coming, for example, from a landlocked country. There will not be much use of fisheries, so I think that is something very clear. But there, the annexes will come as well with the concrete figures, and that is to be done. I think then also on the rest, of course, we know what our instruments are, and there we have a certain flexibility for the member states, but not all flexibility how they allocate it, but it needs to remain in the income support as defined. But of course, we know that there are differences. Currently, some member states have shifted between the first and the second pillar, or in both ways. So here we have now the tools, and this is allowing still for this flexibility as well. But I think it is important that we set it there right, and as well move more to the incentives. And there, of course, we have our tools now in place to grant this to the member states. Then on the agriculture reserve, I can tell you the 450 million that we currently have, that is by far not sufficient. And I remember when I was still a member of the European Parliament asked for 1.5 billion back in time already. It was then 450 million. And when I traveled, for example, to Valencia in the month of February, a few months after the catastrophic floods that there have been, I was able to deliver 68 million euros, which was good. It's a big part of the 450 million. But still, this is by far not sufficient. And we see very clearly that we have floods that are becoming ever more frequent. We have droughts, we have frost, that it is really becoming, climate change is a reality. Our farmers are faced with it, and we need to address this better. The 450 million is good, but it is a drop in the ocean, or a little bit more than a drop in the ocean, and therefore we decided to double it to address better these crises. Also, we could speak about animal diseases that are spreading as well and becoming ever more frequent. At least that is my perception of it. So we will be able to better address these mainly climatic challenges, but as well on the animal disease side, where we have as well the possibility, for example, if a milk producer can't deliver because of restrictions his milk to the milkery, there of course we can then compensate for this loss that they suffer. And I think this is very important that we ramp up this support for this crisis management.
Thank you. And with this, we have come to the end of this press conference. Thank you very much, and have a good evening.